And talking to some of our agents around the network, they're saying that the past week has seen quite a change in open home attendance. Sam, how are we going, mate?
Awesome, we're in a pretty cool spot today.
Yeah, mate, this place is real cool. Mate, whereabouts are we?
Yeah, so we're in the Sky Garden Penthouse of the Cab at One Grays Avenue in Auckland.
Yep.
So pretty cool spot, awesome.
Just beautiful, beautiful garden behind it. It's like that's a little bit different from in the city.
Yeah, the views all around are just epic, yeah.
Yeah, and mate, specs on this, so 4 beds, 4 bathrooms, views, garaging, all that sort of stuff, right? What was your, like we had a snoop around, what's your favourite feature that you saw?
Oh, it's got to be the Sky Garden in the middle, and when you open up these doors, it's just like an awesome space. Yeah, that connects right into the kitchen. Yeah,
it's a really cool design. And so if you want to learn more about this, who would you chat to?
Yeah, so that would be Paula Hawford, Susie Wigglesworth or Nathan Karpick from Bayleys, Auckland Central.
Yeah, sweet. And cheers for them for hosting us today. Like, really nice to get up here and have a look around.
Yeah, awesome.
So Sam, getting into the news for this week, in the housing market, we've actually had a bit of interesting stuff happen, right? So what was the big news this week?
Yeah, so we're seeing some of the major banks starting to undercut each other's home loan rates.
Yep.
So from the initial round of cuts that came through after the latest inflation and OCR announcements, there's further reductions by Westpac, which is their second reduction in just 3 weeks.
Yeah, cool.
So I think their 5-year special rate is now 5.99.
Yeah, and that was down like, was that like 40 basis points or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good news, right?
Yeah, pretty good news for the housing market.
Yeah, I think in talking to some of our agents around the network, they're saying that the past week has seen quite a change in open home attendance and that type of stuff. So
a bit more activity going on, yeah.
Yeah, well, hopefully maybe after 2.5 years we're actually starting to hit the bottom and we'll get some activity really cranking up. So yeah, it's really exciting. For me this week, so I've got some commercial news, and this is 2 big transport investments announced by the government. So obviously interesting for our land development clients out there and some of our commercial customers. So the 2 are, they're bringing forward investment into a 4-lane expressway between Auckland and Whangarei, which will be really cool, like sort of speed up that that connection. And I guess longer term, you know, does that start to connect into maybe some of that port activity that's been discussed? And then the second announcement was 800 million into rail connections in the lower North Island. And this is quite cool. So this is basically improving the connections and speeds between Wellington and some of the outer areas like Masterton.
Yeah, it's pretty good when those like areas are getting pretty filled up.
Yeah, especially Wellington, right? Because I guess that region is quite hard to put more housing into without just intensifying.
Yeah.
So yeah, whether that will start to stoke more demand in those outer areas, which is quite exciting. And then Sam, so we've got poll of the week, right?
Yes.
Yep. Mate, what are we covering this week?
Yeah, so we've been talking a lot about the high stock on market and the interest rate announcements starting to come through.
Yep.
So I think it's an interesting time to poll this question. Where do we think we see house prices going over the second half of this year? Yep. So higher prices, lower prices, or maybe it stays flat?
Yeah. And that's a real interesting question because this year's been hard to pick on the trend, right?
Yeah.
Like we had back into last year, market going up, was looking really good for a while, and then coming into this year, it sort of hit speed bumps. So yeah.
Yeah.
And if people want to jump on that, so I think we'll have a QR code on the screen, link in the description, kind of lots of different ways. So just jump on there, it takes like 2 seconds, and we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah,
and,
awesome.
Yeah, we'll report back on the findings next week, which would be cool. And then, so Sam, next up, sales snapshot, right? Mate, what's our theme this week?
Oh, nice. I like it. It's walk to the water. So
yeah, nice. that's a good one. And mate, do you want to kick us off with your sale?
Yeah, so this is 205 One Tree Point Road in Northland, an iconic waterfront Kiwi batch, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom on 809 square metres. Premium position with views of Mount Manaya and beyond. This one was marketed by Mike Barrett from Bayleys, Bream Bay, and sold under the hammer for $1 million.
Yeah, it's cool. That one's like really like nice little buying, eh?
Yeah. What have you got?
Mate, I'm down in Tauranga, or more specifically Mount Maunganui. So I've got 153 Valley Road. So this was a gorgeous character family home, 3 beds, 2 baths on 860 square metres. The original home has been extended to add extra living areas. It's got solar panels as well, so I thought that was real cool. And this one was marketed by Conrad Doyle, Kay Ganley from Bayleys, Mount Maunganui, sold under the hammer for $3 million, which is actually like a really solid price for a property that's not directly on the beach in the Mount.
Yeah,
so,
cool pics.
Thought that was pretty cool. So Sam, next up we're going offshore with our global partner Knight Frank, and this time we've got some news from London.
Yeah, so 8 Canada Square in Canary Wharf in London is currently the HSBC quarters in the UK, but the owners announced its plans to convert this into a mixed-use building with residential, and this project's estimated to cost 400 to 800 million pounds.
Whoa, it's a huge project.
Yeah, pretty cool, and a lot of mixed-use stuff coming up, I think.
Yeah. Well, also interesting because Canary Wharf in London, right? Like I remember going through there around the GFC. And I think this building might have been completely vacant after one of the banks basically went into bankruptcy. I might be wrong, but like that area has always been like a hardcore corporate office.
Right, so interesting to see the flip now.
Yeah, like some of those investors turning to residential. So yeah, that'll be a huge one. And then now to wrap up, we've
Property
got
of the week.
Property of the week. Yeah, mate. What have you got this week?
I've got 928 Kaipaki Road in Cambridge. An elegant country estate with shedding and guest house. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom property, luxury lodge-style living, nestled in the countryside, just moments away from the township and Lake Karapiro. If you're interested, you can get in contact with Melissa Langsford or Amanda Merrington from Bayleys, Cambridge.
Yeah, that place is gorgeous. Like the garden's really cute on that one.
Yeah, super cool property.
Yeah, super cool. And then for me, right, I've got this property here. So 1801 at the Cab, 1 Grays Avenue in Auckland. So the Sky Garden Penthouse, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 360-degree views, 6-car garaging, 2 of EV chargers. This place is fully decked out. We like the garden. You'll probably also like the garden.
Yeah, super nice spot, and yeah, who could complain when you're looking outside the window?
Yeah, nice views of the Harbour Bridge, like just beautiful. So if you want to learn more about this one, contact Paula Hallford, Susie Wigglesworth, or Nathan Karpick from Bayleys Auckland Central.
Awesome.
Yeah, well that's it. We'll wrap it up here. So a couple of thanks. Cheers to Nathan for hosting us today. Cheers to the developer for bringing us in, and yeah, thanks Sam.
Awesome, thanks Chris.
Yeah, sweet. And see you next time. Ciao.
See ya.